Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm World Dragon, and this is The Wandering Village, a beautiful game by Stray Fawn Studios, where we are taking a walk. Well, actually, he's taking a nap, but we are generally taking a walk on the back of Onbu. Now, yes, he's taking a nap. We are coming to this crossroads, and do I get to choose? How would you like to go southeast? He accepts my command. That's awfully nice of him. He's not going to trust me too much at this point. And let's have a quick look, remind myself where I left off. We have to rebuild this mysterious structure. Other than that, we have a mining camp, which is almost completely out. We'll remove that a little bit further up. We've got all of this stone up here. However, we've got a couple of wood camps I can see here. We've got a clay mining camp down there. Okay. And we have 8 idle villagers. Let's make that 11 idle villagers. And if I come into here, let's research. We've just learned about the Onbuologist, gathers knowledge about Onbu and creates Onbu notes. Let us learn about mycology so we can get some mushrooms. Now, I'm also going to, this is far too big, although I'll trim it down a little bit. Let's trim off these outside corners. Because if I actually get something, say, like tomatoes, I am actually going to need all of this space, to be honest. So anyway, he's going there. We've got these woodcutters going here, both fully staffed. Let's go ahead and gather building menu, which is just the big button in the middle. Let's go and grab some more resource buildings. We're going to grab another mining camp. We'll just go and... let's go and stick you up here for now. You're going to get 2 guys working. And my clay gatherers. Now, I don't know if I've got a particularly good source of clay, to be honest. I mean, wow, this is the best one. There's a fair bit of stuff in the way. Can I beat a 4? Well, I can. I can beat a 5, but there's a tree in the way, but that should be fine. But I can get... Oh, it claims a 5. I can only count 4 that are actually in range, though. Ah, have I got one up top hiding behind... Ah, there was one hiding behind that tree up top. Okay. So we'll come and we'll grab the 5 there. Just, we'll put 2 in there. That's a good point. How many have we got in here? I'll go up to 3 for that one. That uses most... Well, that'll use most of my villagers. That one's been taken up. All the other villagers are in, so we're going to go and lose another 3. That'll put them down to 4 free workers. We go to refined materials. We do have a stonemason, so let's go and pop that out as well. Let's come back to our dirt roads. Let's go and throw a couple of those down at the same time. Now it's raining. Onbu has woken up, and it's time to continue going for a walk. We should get this group of nomads looking for a new home. We'll see if we can house them. Everything's just been watered. How are we doing? We've only got 1 water gatherer and 2 tanks. So that's currently... Wow, 10 water, huh? That's just huge numbers, I tell you. Right, so we do need a lot more water gathering tanks, I feel. Air well. Go and throw that down there, and I believe... Sure, research tree. We'll go and grab... Let's grab the corn plantation. It's always good to get the other crops, just in case we do end up in an arid environment. And let's... Now, of course, this is kind of my first playthrough on the game. I am also streaming it at the same time. And because I stream for longer on a weekly basis than I release in terms of a length of an episode, I will generally end up further along in my stream than I end up on my episode. So my episodes should be me going in with a little bit of knowledge. Does that mean we're going to do things properly? No, probably not. But you never know. Okay, so we've got the Onbu feeder. Let's come and grab these herbs. Can we... Is there any mushrooms lying around? I felt like I saw some earlier. Whoops. Let's not worry about grabbing that. And and here's our berry farmer. I knew we had one somewhere. Got some more herbs about to come up here. That's herbs. Let us harvest up some berries, he says. I can't see any. Well, then never mind. What is this? This is a pile of clay. And then they want me to build an onbuologist for my actual mission. Well, of course we can get a mycologist, which we're still prepping on that clay camp. That'll put us down to 5 workers. Let's go and prep him in there. That mushroom's going to be destroyed. That's fine. Let's go up to 2 speed. Oh, hang on, what's the point? Did we... Nope. Let's see if we can pick up these villagers all the same. You need a couple of workers. Our research is done. Let's learn about cactus plants. Great source of water if you end up in an arid environment. And you need a worker as well. We definitely need more villagers. How are we doing on happiness? Oh, we are at our threshold, so if we get too many more villagers, we're going to be in fun times. Let's see if this group of... Okay, we're definitely at these group of nomads. Do we have to do anything special to get them on board? Or can we just, you know, like, drag them on board? Nomads! You encountered a small group of nomads looking for a new home. Will you let them join you? Sure. Plus 3 healthy people. Very nice. Decent couple of people there. Let's come back to here. I'm gonna grab another air well. We're actually gonna place this one down here in an attempt to actually get some water directly for the farm, because it's kind of a long walk at the moment. Wood plank, stone, and clay. We have those resources. Oh, right. We have to be near the front of the bus. Go and put him right next to our onbuologist. Oh, we missed harvesting these. They are now simply compost. But hey, we'll see if we can harvest the compost anyway. See if we can't harvest the compost. With those 3 people as well. And the villagers' needs have increased from 1 to 2, so now I won't be getting any more villagers until I make them, well, happier, basically. Can either do that with food or any other means to be done. Let's put you on 2 workers. Let's get more berries. I feel like we could do with a few more. Got a nice bit of green soil here ready for planting. Plant and harvest mushroom. That could be decent enough area. We can use compost to increase viability of mushrooms. We're not quite there yet. Now, oh, we did just finish researching. Ah, yes, we're getting our crops, aren't we? We need a lot of water to research for plants. We don't have a feeding trebuchet yet, so let's potentially go and grab that. Very, very useful machine. Get a second person in here. Get us some more planks. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go back up to 2 speed. Let's zoom out a smidge. Nothing much coming up that I can deal with at this point. There's nothing on the road. We're getting a pretty hungry Onbu. Your problem is nothing to gather. Well, that's a lie. What's this? He could, however, definitely be more efficient. Or could he? No, he couldn't. He has a problem with things being in the way. So here's actually about as efficient as he could get. Add just 1 worker for now to the Onbuologist. Research pantry, construct a pantry, complete the mysterious structure, gaining villagers, raise happiness above the threshold. Yes. These are just little tutorial things, so I do have the tutorial turned on, which technically keeps going until I start the story, which I have to rebuild that structure for. Nice, we should actually be getting, yeah, we're getting a little bit of water coming in now. That's good. That is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and move you slightly up here. Let's keep clearing this area. Let us build more material storage, more dirt road, which my dirt roads will eventually actually connect to everything in the village, hopefully, if I build this with any semblance of order. Only knows if that'll actually happen. I can tell you I certainly don't. To go ahead and... oh, let's come back into the research. Let's also get a... yep, let's grab the dung collector. To go ahead and rebuild this structure, I need 30 and 30. Right, so maybe I should save some of that up. So maybe I should turn off my research after gathering the building I've just gone and grabbed, which I believe was the dung collector. Stores all kind of food for villagers, 50 of each. Let's grab 2. Yep, only cost stone and clay. I happily grab 2 of those. Let's put you down to 2 workers, because you seem to be struggling to support 3. We do have this one up here, so we do have more clay being collected than we used to anyway. And we're also now getting a good number of mushrooms. We've got okay berries, okay beets. Got 2 people working here now. Don't know what he just did. That was a weird vibration thing going on. We do have 44 food, so I'll keep an eye on that. Ideally, that needs to be going in the right direction. We do also have another berry gatherer. Okay, we're not really doing much in terms of harvesting random resources. Let's pluck that up if we get a chance. Okay, and we've almost finished our research. Go and grab you guys out of there. You guys can become general workers and help, you know, gather things and clean up like we've been trying to do for a while. Okay, happiness threshold. Ooh, happiness is down on 5. That's fine for now. That's fine for now. Like I said, we're going to gather some resources 1330. We're going to go and get that stone structure built. Let's go ahead and get another worker in here. Get some more Onbu research done a little bit faster. And I would love... Yes, we don't have the materials to quite build these yet. We don't have any tools either, which is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, so we need planks. And I'm only going to go and assume planks again. Yes, we do need a lot more wooden planks. So that does make me think that I might go and grab... Because it shouldn't cost me anything but base materials. I'm going to grab one more of each, to be honest. Very difficult to see beyond the trees. There you go, we'll go and make it put a bit more dirt road down as well. Oh, they all just magically turned up all at the same time. 41 food, so we are in fact struggling for food a little bit. Oh, we can go and get a third farmer. Let's do that. See if that helps tip the scale back in balance, because we're kind of working on the edge here, clearly, as we're keeping the same value of food, but we're not actually increasing the same value of food. I don't suppose you're going to come back with a seed, are you? Nope, I didn't think so. Let's see if we can up our food value a little bit. Problem being is you don't have any workers. We do have a couple of workers. I'm going to go and stick them in there. And then once that's built, I'll probably aim to get the structure upgraded. Onbu is very hungry. Oh, doesn't really matter which way he goes. But either way, he's going to stop and munch on some mushrooms. And I don't mind which way he goes, to be honest. He can go either way. All the same to me. Nope, just get straight through the building. Why not? Alright, alright. So, yeah, I mean, he is hungry. Which is not going to help things. He's also getting quite tired. We don't see a sleeping spot coming up. Then he should be good to actually just sleep on the ground, to be honest. Because the sleeping spot is just a nice, safe place for him to sleep, but there's nothing wrong with where we are either, so... What if we can actually see the crossroads come up, or whether it is just designed as one long straight road? Like, we get to see him potentially turn. Oh, it's coming right up. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it is, in fact, just one long straight road. One endless, long, straight road. Just endlessly going on. Which way did he go? He did go forward. He did not change direction. Very nice. You're fine. What's the other disabled building? Right. Let's, however, have you come up to here. There's a lot of stone around you there. That should keep you happy for a while. Good. Now he's coming up to his mushrooms, which is good because he's very hungry. And let's repair this structure. Sure, progress 95%. Okay, that's not too bad. Research scavenger's hut, construct scavenger, assign workers to the scavenger's hut. Right, I think the next thing we have to do, though, however, is increase their happiness. Now, there are a couple of ways I can do this. I can increase their quality, their variety of food. I can use decoration or housing quality. Now, I don't have better houses, so that's out the question. I don't have better food qualities, so that's out the question. I'm also still not making any food. Daily consumption is 33. And I still feel like I said, I still feel like I'm not making any food. How are we doing on water? Water, we've got 150, so that's going just fine. Is he? Yes, he's munching. Good, good, good. I'd like it if it went, yeah, a little bit lower than the threshold, to be perfectly honest. And he's going to take a nap soon as well. Oh, there you go. His hunger's gone all the way down. What are we ending on? 38%? Looks like a 38%. Oh, I can't tell him to sleep because I haven't gone and researched that yet. It's fine. He'll sleep on his own. Again, I don't need to command him too much. There's nothing going on. There's nothing coming up. He can be left to his own devices. There's no problems with that. So yes, it's not water. It's simply how fast we're able to grow beets, basically. And yeah, it doesn't seem that fast, if I'm perfectly honest. Now we do have 4 berry seeds. Only plant. Yes, can you just plant me some berry seeds for now? If I mark all these for harvesting, can I get you to take a moment, harvest them, and then plant a whole bunch more berry seeds actually around the berry gatherer? That would be quite nice. Okay. Can't see any others. I mean, I've got a few growing still. I can't see any others. Oh, I can. I lied. There's a whole bunch here. Just weave my way in between all these trees. Go and grab all of those. Oh, I think we're going for a nap. We are going for a nap. Fantastic. You go and do that, Onbu. Let's come and harvest all of these. And yep, these guys are gathering up all of the other berry bushes, it would seem. All the other seeds. We're going to expand the size of our berry farm. Just for a quick moment. I don't know how many they can technically, you know, look after with just the 2 of them. I'm not entirely sure on that. Because obviously they're going to have their own max capacity. Now they want me to click on this button and start the story. I'm not ready yet. I'm going to... We have 4 more seeds, apparently. Okay, we're down to 38 food. Okay, come on, guys. If you're going to come and steal food, the least you could do is bring a seed with you. You know? Fair exchange and all that kind of stuff. Okay, well, we've got plenty of mushrooms. They're going up just wonderfully. Oh, good. We're gathering up the herbs now as well. Right, I think I'm gonna... Okay, I feel like he just brought a seed down, and then he took a seed out, and so technically he has no seeds anymore. Okay, now they're being forced to go further to gather seeds. Cool, so we'll leave them to do that for a little while. I'm keeping an eye on my food, because we are now going down. We're on 33. And let's go and listen to this, shall we? Our beautiful antenna. How wonderful. I can't believe we managed to repair it. Dear, isn't that just like the thing from your father's stories? What was it called again? I think you're right. It appears to be something called an antenna tower. Legend has it that these towers could capture vibrations in the air and convert them into speech, connecting the ancient wandering cities to the people on the ground below. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know if it works yet. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's activate it. Would you do the honors, friend? Click. And let's wait and find out. Wonderful. And if anyone else out there also has one of these antenna towers, we might be able to hear from them. I didn't think I could get so excited in my old age. Theoretically, yes. But let's remain vigilant. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and we can't afford to trust just anyone. Could you at least try to feign a little excitement, dear? Well, so the antenna tower is back online. We're doing a good job of replanting things. Or should I say of planting things. Our berry farm is growing quite nicely. We will turn back to harvesting very shortly. And yeah, if I can plant maybe just 2 more. Finish off this corner. We'll have one slightly out of place, but that's fine. And then we'll skip back to... Oh, no, they've decided to go a bit wonky down here. Couldn't you have just filled in the corner? Why'd you have to go and ruin my OCD? No workers. That's fine. Let's go and disable the building. So that will turn itself off. Oh, why are you doing this? Fill out the corners. Why do you hate me so much? Okay, so the size of our berry farm has very much gone up. And so I'm going to go back to plant and harvest. They're both going to go and grab more seeds. And one's going to come off this way and grab another seed. Nice. So they'll go ahead and do that. And then that should be all good. We'll go back to... Yep, so he's going to plant that. I'm going to put them onto harvest only mode in a second. I think we've done a nice bit of planting. We'll wait for all those to grow and we'll just harvest everything that comes our way. Oh, we're still going for walks, are we? Okay, they seem to be stuck on the plant part and not the actual harvest part, as they still haven't gotten back to harvesting yet. Okay. Only harvest. So they should stop planting now after these two and just go down to harvesting. I guess we'll find out. Yes, they will. Okay. So obviously these will grow. And everything should be right in the world. And hopefully we'll start making a nice bit of berries now. Right. So we do now have a transmission. I'm going to ignore that a second. We're going to look at our happiness. Now we don't have any happiness. Let's come back to our research tree. Landscaping, basic landscaping. Let's go ahead and grab that. We do, however, need full staff. I'm going to take one guy off this. Although, wait, I'm actually going to go and take one guy off my Onbuologist for now. We're going to go ahead and learn about some basic decorations. Then we're going to try and make the place look a little bit prettier. Bearing in mind that houses do get bigger. So, show research tree. Our next house is here. It's a hut. And that's a 2x2. Then the next house after that is... Well, of course, we'll definitely put a boarding house in. At least one, I think. A cottage, which is a 3x2. So I assume that's wide and only a little bit tall. And then a mansion, which is luxurious housing for up to 5 villagers. And that is at a size of, it does not say. Oh, size 3x3. And that is pretty much the end of it. So 3x3 for each house. That's what we're going to be aiming for. And that'll be for 5 villages. These currently house 2. So, I mean, 6. And again, and then a little bit bigger. So it's... The quality obviously goes up, but the quantity very much goes down. Go and move that to snuggle itself in there. Move that to snuggle itself in there. Our food numbers are still scary. So getting more villagers is in fact a terrifying prospect. What we need is another farm. Because, I don't know, this beef farm just... It doesn't seem to do much. Oh, I think Onbu just woke up. Let's go and connect that road. Let's get a couple more wells. I'm going to... Juice this one down. No, I'll keep those. Oh, so in fact, let's keep this side as well. Because what I'm going to do is I'm also then going to go and build another farm because, again, this is getting a bit terrifying. And we're going to build it that big. Now, I do need more villagers to attempt to man all of these. So again, yes, our biggest problem is we need housing quality, food quality, or... Let's go and research the kitchen. That'll get us food quality. Or decoration. Now, we've just gotten a bit of decoration. Yes, don't suppose I can get the hut as well. Okay, you can't queue things. That's a bit of a shame. But I want to get the hut next as well. That'll definitely help. I mean, food is definitely on the edge. Still waiting for all of these to grow as well, though. So, I mean, you know, as you can see, we're... Although, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like they're pretty much at capacity anyway. There's always berries to pick. I feel like they didn't actually need to have this expanded. Although, maybe if I can upgrade them, when I can upgrade them, maybe I can increase their speed. And so... With that, ladies and gentlemen, right, so we do want 3x3 gaps. This building is definitely going to have to be moved. Let us simply... Oh, we have a nice bit of rain. That'll be beautiful. Let's go. I mean, this guy can really be out of the way. He doesn't need to be near anything. Go and stick you at the back here. Yeah, you can go and pluck that... that tree up. Do we have a priority tool? It doesn't look like it. Go and get these herbs as priority. As they will definitely fall apart on us. We're going to move the research building. We are grabbing our research now. Let's come down to our decorations. A radius of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go and put a bush there. Let's go and put a bush there as well. What's this bush costing me? 30 wood. Yikes. 3. Put a bush there. Put a bush there. Go and harvest this herb. I think by the looks of things, I'm hoping this means we've got a lot of water stacked in these. Either that or that's just how the building looks. That's just how the building looks. It'd be good if it was, you know, did slightly change as you had more or less water. That'd be really nice. I'm actually going to go and relocate you to start chopping wood up here. You guys So the last thing I want from you is the hut. Yes, let's go and learn about the hut. And then those guys are going to go back into the general pool because we're actually struggling for workers at the moment. My horn guy is unneeded because until I actually go to tell Onbu to do something, which, again, he can continue to kind of do what he wants, to be honest. That's not got a problem to it. We're doing pretty well for planks now, so let's go and calm down on that. Go and nestle you in there. You need plots. And you will be for beets. And I could do with assigning people. We'll get to that very shortly. Yeah, I mean, we've always got berries, but again, we're still struggling on food. We've got plenty of mushrooms, on the other hand. And we do have plenty of water. But we are going to go and change that one. Now, he's hungry again. So ideally, I need to just workers in my hornblower to do anything about that. Right, we shall go and remove this building once we've done the research. How are we doing on happiness? Decoration is still on a 0. Housing quality, decoration total 1 out of 3. Potential 1 out of 3 when we finally get there. The average decoration value of homes of all villages, up to +10 happiness for an average decoration quality of at least 15. Current average of 0.36. So, we get the average to 1. I still don't think we'll quite make it. I have that feeling. We won't quite be there yet. But we'll be closer. We will be closer. 0.73. I need at least a 1, I assume. Which, I know, I assume I need a 1.5. Because 1 happiness for at least 1.5. 10 for 15, you know? So I need to double my decoration rating, basically. We have 3 problems. One is the fact that this has no workers. So I'm going to go and pick 1 guy there for now. One is the fact that these also have no workers, but we're good for water for now. Though what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of you and put you in there. Just to relocate the water to actually be next to my farms. Researchers can all come out. This building can be deconstructed, and on that, ladies and gentlemen, let's finish the episode by listening to our message. The antenna, it's working. It's actually working. We have just received our first transmission. Hello, hear me, if you, please. We hear you, but the signal is rather bad. Could you please repeat? You, Onbu, talk, a blueprint, upgrade, antenna. Hello? Hello? We've lost the signal, but it looks like they managed to send us something. Let's see here. It appears to be a blueprint of an upgrade for our antenna tower, just like they said. An upgrade for this thing we just dug out of the ground a few days ago. I'm really not sure about this. How in the world would anyone have access to this kind of technology? Don't be so skeptical now, dear. Everything has worked out so far, hasn't it? But I don't think we can find the materials the blueprints calls for on our Onbu. We should keep an eye out for any landmarks on the ground and send scavengers there. Once we've completed the upgrade, we might be able to re-establish contact. Considering the fact that you mentioned Onbu, they might have even more invaluable information. And so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So we do need to go get iron ore. For that, we need to get scavengers' huts, which is this little task here. Tutorial progress, still 98%. I assume that's overall tutorial progress. I might see if I can turn that off if I'm perfectly honest, because I don't need a tutorial turned on, to be honest. If I'm doing this on Twitch and getting further than I am on this playthrough, on my YouTube playthrough, I actually learn things, well, the hard way, you could go and say, but I learn them nonetheless. I'm going to go and take you out of there and reassign you into there. Again, reassign our water to be next to our farms. Now I'm going to go and say, I'm going to put max workers in there. That only leaves us with 3 spare people, but it will also allow us to slowly keep improving things. Now, we do need to sort out our homelessness. Oh, wait, I think I wanted to research the hut, didn't I? Oh, we've got the hut. Oh, beautiful. And we've got the kitchen. So, I need to sort out my homelessness. Change my houses over, because the increase in quality should help with happiness, I believe. I could be making that up completely. Quality is 3. I don't know if the quality actually makes a difference. I hope so. Housing quality. Oh, of course it will. So, yes, if I make the average quality, I mean, these would be average quality of 1 if everyone was housed. So if I go and house everyone in a good house, that'll put the average quality up to 3, which will be plus 2 happiness. If I go and increase the decoration slightly, that'll get us a couple more happiness. And if I decrease homelessness, that will also... Actually, it won't do anything to happiness. We are losing our happiness from our starting bonus, basically. So that is going down. So, that is what we're going to be doing next episode. We're going to be looking to increase the happiness of our villagers to continue growing, because we are kind of at the edge of what we can currently manage. Our food, however, is going up. And so on that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hit the magic pause button so I actually do stop playing. Oh, we decided to go north. Would you look at that? And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, until we see you again, as per always, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I do hope that you will stay happy, safe, and healthy.